What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here in Black Ops 6, and guess what? The Season 1 update absolutely broke the Nebula Camo grind. No, we're not talking God mode. That's not even going to be necessary for this method, but it is going to be faster, and it should be significantly easier. With this update, they introduced a guided mode for both Terminus and Liberty Falls Easter eggs, which pretty much goes through step by step, telling you the exact things you need to do to complete the Easter eggs, and it also caps the rounds at 15 maximum. So essentially, when there are rounds capped, that means that that round will continue infinitely, because you do still need zombies, you still need currency, you're going to still need to be able to upgrade. But they wanted to make sure you'd be able to do so. So again, if you're on round 3 and it's capped at round 3, you're going to have infinite round 3s until you push it to the next step, allowing that round cap to kind of push forward. Eventually, you'll get to round 15 where it will completely cap out. Now, the great news about this method is traditionally when you're going into a regular match, you're not capped at round 15. The zombies continue to get harder. There's more armored, there's more manglers, there's more just problems in general, and you have to have a weapon that is continued to upgrade throughout the time just to be able to keep up with the zombies, and obviously it just continues to get more challenging. Capped at round 15, you no longer have to deal with those issues. The zombies will only be one difficulty level, and the great news is as well, because the rounds are going to continue to happen, you're going to continue to earn that currency, continue to earn that salvage, and you're going to be able to continue upgrading your weapon where you're always going to be overpowered, being able to take out those zombies significantly faster. So once you actually jump into the guided mode, again, it's going to go step by step through the Easter egg steps. If you already know the Easter egg steps, well, guess what? You can already go through it. You're going to be building the jet gun. You're going to get to the point where you have all the parts for the LTG. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, once you jump into the guided mode, it'll kind of step by step put you into the position that you need to be in. Once you've built your LTG device and you have access to your ether canister, what you're going to need to do is go and place the canister down in the circle that it tells you to on the street. But then you're going to take your LTG device all the way down near the radio store over on the street near the spawn, and you're going to place it down over there. Once it actually places down, then you're going to actually start the portal process where you need to defend it for the X amount of time. You can choose to defend it depending on if you need the elites or not. If you're actually in the position during your camo grind where you're doing the Nebula Camos and you need those elites, this can be a way you're going to be able to farm those, so you'll be able to actually defend the portal till it switches over where that elite will spawn in your HVT. You'll be able to eliminate it, and again, this will be capped at round 15 at this point specifically, but you will have to progress far enough in the Easter egg to get to this point for the round cap to be that high. But once you get to round 15, again, it will be infinitely round 15. You will be able to keep interacting with the LTG device, continuing to spawn in those elites if you choose to do so, knocking out that Nebula part of the camo grind really, really fast. If you're specifically going for crit kills, at this point, this is where you're going to actually stop doing the Easter egg steps, and you'll be able to continue farming zombies at round 15. Now, there is a method to actually kind of farm them a little bit faster. I found if you went to the roof of the bank and you stood on the one side closest to the arsenal machine, directly in the middle of the little skylights that they have on the rooftop there, all the zombies will funnel directly to the center, and you can pretty much eliminate them without even moving your left stick or just moving your character in general. Obviously, at the rooftop as well will be the Wonder Fizz machine, which is not traditionally available before round 25. The great news with this Easter egg thing is you have it available to you immediately upon actually getting to the rooftop. So you will have access to each and every perk, be able to purchase them. Again, you'll be able to upgrade your weapon, and this is something that you can continue to do as long as you want to do so. So you'll be able to get your 2,000 crit shots in a single match if you'd like. Probably be able to knock out your gold camo depending on what the challenges are. The one kind of nuance here is that the manglers do not continue to spawn in at round 15, so you won't be able to get your manglers done if you're doing the opal camo. So I would say that's the negative for this method, but you should be able to get gold for a majority of weapons. Vermins don't spawn in anymore at round 15 as well either. And of course, if you have to go to Terminus to get the parasites, you might have to do that. But outside of those issues and getting the manglers, you can pretty much do every other aspect of the camo grind. When it comes to the afterlife camo, you're going to stand in that exact spot I was mentioning earlier on the roof. You'll be able to just pretty much spam the dead shot if you're on a controller, or at least avoid damage for the most part. Really, really easy, funneling all the zombies to the center. You should be able to get your eliminations without taking hits, unlocking your afterlife camo. This is just going to be the fastest and easiest way to unlock the camos that we've had so far, except for, I guess, if you're doing God mode, but I don't advocate for that. Now, one more thing I want to mention before we wrap things up here. The good news about this round 15 thing and it being infinite is you will continue to earn that currency like we mentioned earlier. So if you set up all of your zombie builds appropriately, you can hit up the wall buys and the mystery box to obtain as many of the weapons that you would like to with the builds that you would like in order to knock out as many weapons as you would like within the same exact match. Also, you will be able to utilize the save and quit option, so you can hang out on round 15, save and quit at some point if you want to come back and revisit it, jump back into your same exact match with all your currency, bouncy, hit that mystery box, get your next weapon, continue to complete your challenges, and repeat the process until you've knocked out all the weapons that you would like to do. Or maybe you get to the point where you need to complete your manglers, you save and quit, you go into another match, do it normally, get all the manglers that you need, come back and complete your other challenges. Overall, I think they absolutely made the camo grind significantly easier with this, and they probably did it unintentionally, so take advantage of it now in case they decide to fix it in the future. That is going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support today's video, all support on the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!